Welcome back to Misery Loves Mandy, where comedians talk about miserable moments they made into jokes. It's Cinco de Mayo. Last Cinco, we got really drunk and then really high. And this Cinco, we just got really high because it is 4:20 on Cinco de Mayo. With me is Chase O'Donnell, Judge Potter.
Hi.
Hi.
Like and subscribe, share with a friend, and please, really just go do that.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Is it hi? Bye.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
Well, I went to a bar the other night and I had a couple drinks and I said, man, do I feel good. And I thought, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, no.
But
What do you mean, uh-oh?
I don't want to I don't want to become an alcoholic. But I felt predominantly better than I have been just by having a couple drinks.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing at all wrong with that.
Really?
Stop letting these
What if
fucks
I
shame
just
you.
start drinking all the time?
Well,
You
listen to
shouldn't
this.
live here anymore.
If you had to drink all the time, you wouldn't feel that good anymore. It would
Right.
take that away.
Okay.
That's a good point.
But I honestly, since then, I've been drinking a lot more. It helps the mind calm down. You relax.
You guys, I've become a stoner because
Justifying
of that reason.
it is what makes you an alcoholic, not the act of doing it. It's the rationale that you come up with.
I told my therapist, I said I had a couple drinks. I said I've never felt so good.
What did she
What'd
say?
Yeah.
I don't actually recall. She wasn't
You're like, I was drunk at the time.
drunk.
I had just taken a few drinks.
Yeah, alcohol is great, but I'm still going strong. So I've been
What,
getting.
you quit drinking?
She hasn't drank since January.
Oh my God.
So this is what
What
happened.
happened to you? You were one of the stalwarts.
Health.
Oh my God.
I never said health.
Oh, really? To lose,
I was trying to. I got
Wait.
fat. First of all,
to be
Please.
skinny.
you guys.
Please.
I got to my standards fat. Listen, I had to go 2 pant sizes up. We got a problem.
What's that mean for a girl from a 6
Instead
to
of
an 8 or something like that?
28 to a 30, 30 to a 30.
You guys have that too? 28s and 30s and 32s? and all that?
Yeah.
Some companies
okay.
do.
What do the other ones have? 4s?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went from a 4 to an 8, which
Yeah, same.
really.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
And pant size, I used to be a 26 and I went to a 32.
Yeah, and I said this isn't
No
good.
No good.
If we keep going, that's where
That's a problem.
that's a real big. I might as well move to the Midwest.
You should move to the Midwest. If Chase lived in the Midwest, she wouldn't even be having this conversation. She's like, yeah, that's what we all do.
A size 8, I would be feeling so skinny.
I
Yeah.
hate living here. It's like everybody's like, I'm sober, and you're like, do I have a problem? And then and you don't. You just everybody around you is
It's
just
so health
sober, and
conscious.
it's annoying.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
boring.
You're right. You know what?
It's like people age out of drinking here. Mm-hmm. And now the children aren't drinking.
Not nearly as much.
No, 20-something-year-olds, the bar business is being closed. Because,
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's the time
I
to
didn't know
drink
that.
when
Yeah,
you
they
don't
don't
get
drink-
hungover.
They don't drink. They're all doing ketamines and whatever the hell else.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I met this girl. She had a UCSB sticker on her water bottle. So I was like, "Excuse me, I also went to UCSB. How fun was it?" And she's like, "Oh, I go there right now." And I was like, "Is it still as crazy? Are you drinking every night?" And she was like, "Actually, I'm sober."
Gross.
So I guess I get what you're saying. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh."
Were you like, I'm from the class of '08?
9.
Sorry.
8.
Follow 9.
I'm 08 technically. College we're talking?
13.
13.
Oh, that was high school was 04.
Yeah.
College was, I didn't graduate college, but it should have been 08.
I'm here for you, 04, 08 gang.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
We're true millennials.
The
Yeah.
real deal.
Yeah, we're the real deal.
I'm just waiting for this to hit.
Hit this one.
I'm scared, but
scared.
I
Why are
Fire
you
up that
scared?
purple
Because
Urkel.
I can get
will. That'll
weird,
Who
Josh.
gives a shit?
No.
We're on a
Weird.
podcast.
That's the thing.
I want to see it.
Get us. That's the thing.
I
That Mandy
won't talk.
edits.
I want to
Yes.
see you get weird.
And you've seen it, Josh.
You know I'm gonna talk to you.
You've seen it,
No,
Josh. I
usually
stopped
you
talking.
go. You don't stop talking.
We don't want her to stop talking.
Well,
She doesn't stop
If I
talking.
say something, then I question what I just said.
That's fun
I gotta
That's
tell you
fun.
this,
for
guys.
me. I don't.
The highest anxiety I think I've ever had in my life was editing last year's episode.
Was that the one where
we got
you
really high?
where we got drunk too? though?
We got
we got,
wasted.
and then
Yeah.
we got high.
Was that the one where we kept tricking Mandy into doing the intro over and over again?
Yes.
She was like, she had like no memory, and
Yeah.
we were like, "Hey, you didn't do the intro,"
Yeah,
and we just
you're
kept
right, I
making her
forgot about
restart.
that.
Well, it's like
You were crying laughing.
Oh, I think I was crying. I was doing everything. I think blacked out during the episode pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the highest I've ever been in my entire life. And then I had to go home and edit that. I had to watch myself. That is hell.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
Regularly.
I can't watch myself.
Hmm?
Okay, so tell me what this is.
You just hit it. It's weed.
Well,
I don't know what it is. It's
Mandy
weed.
said like, oh, by the way,
Yeah, you guys are like, this is one
I'm
part
allergic
this,
to
this
the
is one
mustache.
part that, and I said this is 100%
I'm just allergic.
marijuana.
It's not staying on.
no,
no,
I'm
she's
allergic.
having reactions.
Oh my god,
no,
you
it's
had
just-
you had a reaction to the wig before.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive.
Oh no, please don't wear it. Oh.
I'll put
we
it
don't
back
want to
on
send
for a
her
picture.
back to the
Okay.
ER over here. This
Well,
time.
I'm worried if we hit that. I'm starting to feel the other hits.
Uh-oh.
Just hit it.
Okay, I'm going to do it. Well, Josh,
What?
is this like 100 milligrams?
No, there's no milligrams. It's a weed vape. It's
Is-
as many milligrams as you want it to be.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? It's not like... It's no
I-
different than that other than the parts of the whatever the hell.
Did I get any?
You got to make it so smoke comes out. So you quit drinking because you gained your pants got bigger or
I
something?
got fat. I
Okay.
slowed down on the drinking. You know, I do dry January every year. And then this time, I just started smoking more.
Mm.
And I just didn't want to, like, haven't wanted to really drink
You
yet.
sound like me in college. I used to like binge drink in college. You know when you first start drinking
Yeah.
and you're doing like beer pong, you're doing
Absolutely, I
shots.
remember what that was like.
So yeah, you
it's
black
like
out
yesterday.
immediately.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it was ugly. It was like I was like breaking things in my room. You know what I mean?
same.
Like it was
You were
just
throwing things in your room and breaking them?
I wasn't throwing them. I was like coming in drunk and like taking a shelf out by like stumbling in. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh, no!
Oh, we got shut down again.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Shut down the pot. Get the mirror out.
Get the mirror out.
Not the hat.
Uh-oh.
The mirror's back.
Whoa. When this gummy kicks in, I'm screwed.
Maybe it's hit a
So this
little
ain't the
bit.
gummy?
I think it hit a little.
I think it's here.
No, I hit this one. Is
I
it?
think that's here.
Hey,
Oh,
let's get that
one's
beer
here.
balanced back on. I see it shaking. And we're just
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
close
that's
to the edge.
really on the edge.
Your nails are beautiful.
Thank you.
But anyhow, I remember I said to myself, I smoked weed, and then I was like at a party having fun, and I drank like the same beer all night, and I was like, I'm gonna just smoke a lot of weed
Yeah.
and drink like a couple beers here and there.
You guys want to know what I've been up to?
What's that? That was college, by the way.
Wait,
Oh.
but then, I want to know the full transition roller
No, it's
coaster.
similar to
of
that.
Well, I mean, that's what I did. So I did that for a while, and then I kind of stayed that way for a long, long time, like just being primarily a weed guy who would drink beers. And then COVID came, and then I started drinking a lot of beers. Yeah, and now I'm just.
And you told your therapist how good you feel.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't necessarily do that, but I. Boy, that's funny though. I like that about you. I don't want you to ever change.
Well, I was trying to tell her, like, look, I clearly need some help with this anxiety. If alcohol made me feel so good.
Yeah, what do you
Well,
get?
What
so
are you
you're-
doing, therapist, for
You
me?
were
Yeah,
angling
yeah.
for some meds.
I
You
was
were
going.
fishing.
I was going like, look how bad it is. Okay.
If I need 3
I
glasses
think
of
I'm gonna
wine,
start drinking every night.
You might as well have said,
or
like, can you hook up some Xannies?
You know,
For your girl.
she gave me Lexapro.
that's depression medication, correct?
So I haven't taken it because I don't want to.
But you don't want like
Yeah,
an
that's like
everydayer.
No, I want just like pop it and feel good.
That's
a
like an
Xanax.
SSRI. I did hear. So I know somebody who took an SSRI. I don't know if it was Lexapro or the other one. They said it was like being on mushrooms. Now I don't know. That's their experience.
What's SSRI?
It's like a anxiety or depression medication.
That sounds like an army.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been. What's the word? Not prescribed it, but maybe it was suggested to me. Perhaps I try it. But I want to go. I'm trying to go. Aside from booze and from weed and maybe some other things. You know, in that realm of things, you know, like in that end of the spectrum, I'm off all meds. I'm never taking meds. My goal.
Have you ever?
Never.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking even just mental ones.
You-
I don't want to take any for as long as I can. No medications.
Have you done psychedelics?
Yeah, of course. That's not medicine.
Well,
I
it's
still do
things that could
psychedelics.
mess with like.
Have
your,
you guys done DBT?
DMT.
That one.
Yeah. yeah.
I did it the other day.
Did you
Oh
get
my
there?
God.
Did you get there?
Hold on.
Jeez.
I'm afraid to smoke the weed pen, but I'm ripping
Yeah,
DMT.
she does DMT. She's like,
I'll tell you what happened.
she's a layered
Please
woman.
do.
I'll tell you what
She-
happened.
hell, yeah, she
I
is.
went to Sunset Provisions. Shout out. It's a store on Ocean Park in Santa Monica.
Do they sell it?
They
No.
sell mushrooms.
Ooh.
And I went in and I was like, could I get some mushrooms? And they said, sure. And then something hit me and I said, do you do ayahuasca here?
Oh no.
And
You just said that.
She said, no, but I actually lead DMT ceremonies. Or DBT. What is
DMT.
it? DMT.
This is so wild. Chase.
And I
First
said,
of all, can
exciting.
we stop at the you want to do
Yes.
ayahuasca, which by the way, you have to do in like a tent
Brazil.
in like not Brazil. You can go to like places you can go to like
Lake
Orlando
Shasta.
and whatever.
Orlando.
Yeah, you can. They're all over the place, but you have to go to like a thing
Yeah.
with like a shaman or whatever.
Yeah.
You're going in a strip mall.
Yeah.
And being like, you guys do
I said, by the way,
ayahuasca
any
here? They're like, yeah,
ayahuasca
out
here?
back by the dumpsters.
Yeah, they have a back room.
Was that like a intrusive thought? What made you?
It just
say
kind of
that?
like, well, I've clearly, I'm having lots of anxiety.
Yeah.
So
We can get you an ayahuasca trip. That would be fun.
Yeah, I would love to. I've always wanted to.
I thought you were
Really?
going to say ayahuasca
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
All right, we can do that.
So anyway, she goes, I don't have ayahuasca, but I lead DMT ceremonies. Would you like a private session? I said, you bet I would. She said, how about you come back Monday? So, meanwhile, I had mono, didn't know. And I was having like panic attacks and was sick and all this stuff. But like, anyways, I show up on Monday because I had texted her and was like, hey, I'm not feeling that well. Maybe I shouldn't do this. And she never responded. So I just showed up and did it
Wow.
Wait.
because I felt bad.
The other reaction, if I would have been like, oh, she didn't write back, she must have forgotten about me, so I'm good.
No, and I sat in my car because I was like, I was going to go in and be like, hey, I don't know if you saw my message, but I'm really not feeling well. I'm not going to do this. But a woman walked in with like drums and sound bath and like dressed
my
like us.
God.
And I was like, oh, this is all for
Dressed
me.
like us, did you say?
I think there was a pawn shop.
Yeah,
And so I was like, now I really have to do it because they're going so like out of their way for me to
This
do
is crazy. So you drove there to do DMT like in the
to
middle
tell
of the
them
day?
12:30.
Wait,
She said I was going to be able to drive out of there no problem, but drink a lot of water and take care of yourself.
Okay.
Right after?
Mm-hmm.
So the trip, was it like
So
full bore?
So I said, listen, I had a panic attack this weekend. Something's off. Like, I'm not feeling well. Should I still do this? And she said, you know, the body knows what to do when it hits your system. So it'll be good. And so
It'll be good.
you guys, it was so
I'm gonna
weird.
start using that one. I'm gonna start going like,
I
Whispering in girls' ears at the bar.
What kind of weed is this
It
one? I'll be like,
was-
when it hits your body,
It'll know what
it'll
to
do its thing.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
And yeah, there was a woman behind me doing drums and
Just
sound
for
bath.
you?
Yeah, and they laid me down and she started massaging me, and then they started counseling me, and they were like petting me. It was really weird.
How did they administer the DMT?
And then it was time. They were like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Yes." And they gave it to me, and I did it, and my body went shoo. And
Wait,
they were-
how do you do it? Do you smoke it
Yeah,
there?
smoke.
Okay.
And then they gently laid me down. They placed me down.
Crazy.
And then nothing happened.
What?
So I think I didn't. I think
Wait, your body went zoom like in how?
like the feeling over my body, I was like, uh-oh. And then that was it. It was just this feeling. And when I laid down, no visions, no clarity, nothing happened. And this is people pleaser me. I assume I was pretending like something. I didn't want them to feel bad that it didn't
no.
work. And so when like they brought me out of it, I was like, that was amazing.
And nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
They could have
Wait.
shitty DMT. It could be it also could be a scam.
That's what I was gonna say.
but also
I felt something, but I think because I told her I wasn't feeling well, she had me do like a really small
that's another thing
amount.
too. Like I've done it twice, and both times I just felt kind of high. It wasn't like
It
and
was
they're
a
like,
nice
people were
sound
like,
bath.
"Oh, you didn't get there." That's what they kept telling me.
Uh-huh.
You didn't get there.
Heard that before.
Yeah.
And
so
yeah, exactly. It sounded like that too. It was like, well, what am I doing wrong? How do I have to get there? And they're like, I was doing it out of a vape, and they said
Yeah, me
sometimes
too.
the vape
Me too.
doesn't. Oh, so it was a vape.
yeah.
See, they said sometimes the vape's not. It's just not strong enough for you to like consume it.
Then why make the fucking vape?
I don't know.
Easier.
So they can scam.
And then
people.
they said it's donation based, whatever you would like to pay.
What?
And I paid $150 because I didn't know what to
You
do.
are nuts.
Oh no.
It is cool that you did that, but also the rest of it where you're like, I drove there to tell them I can't do it is crazy. And then to tip them that much after. I guess that's like, it's
I
also,
didn't
that's a
know.
nice tip. Yeah, I mean, how many people were there? This lady's you got the drummer, you got the sound
Like,
You
guy.
gotta
what's she
pay
doing?
out,
I
yeah.
mean,
2 people.
it was
That's
a lovely
that's actually
meditation.
in today's
Okay.
economy, that's
Okay.
a fair amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought through
So
it.
I tried
but-
it. I'm trying everything. I got the mushrooms. I tried the DMT. I'm
That's wild.
I'm
You-
waiting on Lexapro.
What about
I'm
acid?
drinking alcohol. I've got some weed.
I've offered you
I need
acid.
a lot of help. You know, I think I'm scared of acid.
Well,
You shouldn't be scared of acid if you're not afraid of DMT.
yeah.
And okay. So
I'm afraid of DMT, and I've done a lot of
I
things.
DMT scares me. The
Yeah.
idea
because
of
you
it.
kind of like die for a second.
Yeah, you're
I don't
supposed to
really-
like go into space and you see your body
you
below
die
you.
for a second. It's the same chemicals released when you die.
Holy shit.
So it is a little scary.
You're supposed to see your body when you like are above it or something. I don't fucking.
Do you think I'd be above it and be like, you fat fuck?
Yeah, you're like,
You
I need
need-
to quit drinking.
Well,
You need to lose
whatever
some
you
weight.
see apparently gives you a lot of clarity. So
I don't
Who
need that.
knows?
I don't need to see myself. I'll tell you that. I do that every day. I don't need to do that. I don't need that kind of clarity.
I thought I left and I was like, I'm going to have to come back and do it right. And then I was like, I don't think I really liked that, to be honest with myself. That
No, we'll
was
get you an
weird.
ayahuasca trip soon.
She said your body knew what it would need, and your body knew
Didn't
it
need
needed
anything.
not to do this.
It did not need that.
Could've been
Yeah.
a blessing.
Yeah. So
So, and then did you go to the emergency room after that? Because maybe it was the DMT
I've been to the
trip.
emergency room 4 times.
Well,
this past
is that
week.
what it's doing to your body?
No, I had already been to the emergency room. That's why I was like, I'm not feeling well.
Mm.
What was the first thing? What were the 4 things?
Okay. Well, it was first I had I was on antibiotics, and then once the antibiotics were done, I had like the worst sore throat I've ever had, and it wouldn't go away, so I went to the urgent care, and then they put me on other antibiotics, and I broke out in
The
hives, which I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Did I send that to you?
That was
Sending
bad.
around.
That was really bad.
And then after the hives, I felt better for once they put me on steroids and all this stuff. And then once I started feeling better for like 3 days, that really awful sore throat came back. So then I went to the emergency room because I had a telehealth doctor tell me they thought it was meningitis, which is,
What is that?
That's like
really
a
bad.
medieval disease. I
It,
feel
like,
like
kills you.
Yeah.
meningitis. If you look it up online, it's like, get to the emergency room because you're gonna die in 2 hours.
I thought meningitis was like eradicated with like polio and all that, but don't they give you something when you're a kid that prevents you from getting it?
I don't know.
Inflammation of the membranes.
Anyway, it's a molecule that, like,
surrounding
eats
the
your brain.
Yeah, and the spinal cord.
Oh.
I thought I had that in my spine at one point. They thought I had that, but
Well, the telehealth doctor was a load of hooey because I got to the emergency room and they said, we are not testing you for meningitis. That's insane.
Why did the Zoom doctor
wait, who did
say
you
that?
Zoom? I mean, did
The
you just Zoom?
telehealth doctor.
Was this something on Reddit that you picked up a Zoom link for? They're like
No, my
telehealth.
insurance. You can, and then after that, I finally was able to see my regular doctor.
Thank God.
It was the
And
same
then I went to an
DMT lady
ear
that was your telehealth
in a
doctor?
poncho.
Yeah, and so I've been to the doctor a lot.
Oh my God. Your hives looked awful.
What did I say? Med free. I don't take no antibiotics.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was the antibiotics. Had I never done them,
Yeah, no, I mean
I
that's
wouldn't
exactly
have,
what
and
it was.
probably none of this would have happened.
You're having like a reaction to the antibiotics.
Yeah. Anyways,
How am I
okay, the weed hit a
getting
little.
out of
I'm
the
going.
time
Have I
I-
stopped talking? I'd like to move it along out of me, and I'll sit quiet.
Why? We're
for-
keeping you moving. We're
I'll
keeping you
keep- I'll
talking.
keep quiet
do
for a
you
second.
mean?
Why? Why do you want to keep you were just worried about that. Now you're like,
Well, see, I
please
tell you, I get
make
in my
me
head.
stop talking.
Yeah. And now I'd like to just
Don't
chill.
make me
You're
talk
done?
anymore.
You're done. Chase
and
is
that is
done.
my portion of the show.
I mean, I just unloaded
You
a
did.
lot
You
here.
did. I don't have nearly as much to unpack as you.
Do you have a DMT story?
I just said mine. I was like, I did it twice out of a vape, and I did not
And
get
it didn't
there.
work either.
I just got a little high. I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah.
It was a nice meditation.
What a buildup if you're like thinking you're going to have this insane
Well, it's a lot of anxiety
experience.
going in.
Yeah.
And I was, this is maybe my people pleaser moment, but it was at Skankfest, and it was amongst a bunch of comics that I wanted to think I was cool.
Yeah.
So they had the
We've
vape,
been
and they
there.
were like, no one's
Yeah.
tried it. So I was like, I'll be the first to try it. So I like went first.
Ah.
And then someone else went, and neither of us. He's like, you didn't get there, right? And I acted all cool, like I know what getting there would feel like. And I was like, no, I didn't get there, man. I don't think I got there. And he's like, me neither, dude. That was that.
Where were you, Coachella? I
No, it
see
was
this in the
Skankfest.
desert.
It was in a
Oh,
hotel
it was
room
a
in
festival.
Vegas.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
I do know a real bitch who just started Lexapro, though, and it seems to be helping.
Really?
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider you and her to be anything alike, so it's very strange that the diagnosis is for you.
You know, sometimes I think psychologists just want to like be like, sure, try this. Like, I think they.
Yeah, your little. They're making you a little like experiment. They're like, oh, that one didn't work. We'll try this one. Meanwhile, your
and
body's
it
going
takes,
through
like,
a roller
2 months
coaster of
to
hell.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they don't
and
care.
I've already had the worst couple months.
And then like that's how people like YouTube terms of service themselves
Yeah.
because like they're going up and down on these fucking
Yeah.
medicines. That's why I would never.
So
I
I,
agree with
don't
that.
want to do it.
I actually was like epically depressed. I asked my therapist, I go, do you think I need any of those like SSRIs? And she was like, let's just work on like maybe go for a walk in the morning first.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm like,
something-
I just need to do yoga and
Yeah,
journal.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just not doing that.
Yeah,
Do those things.
There's no wonder.
Yeah.
Drink more water.
Oh, just don't treat your body like a carnival ride and you'll feel better. Weird. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's what I think I
Adopt
have to
a
do.
dog.
Yeah, I need
Ah.
something. I realized I have no discipline at all in any regard, and
Same.
that was like by design. And
Oh.
then I just go around. I mean, it was at first when I was like, that's the whole reason I got into this racket was like I want to work when I want. I want to do whatever I want. I want to have beers on a Tuesday or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that was the whole point at first, and then you like become middle aged, and you're like,
You are not middle aged. You always say
I
that.
am 39.
You are a young, sprightly millennial.
I'm 39.
I don't want to be middle aged.
Well, get ready.
Middle
Oh.
age starts at like 45.
Yeah, we're
well,
living
you're
the
really-
old now.
I think y'all moving the goalposts
We are.
a little bit. Yeah.
You know what medication is like? Thanks to Lexapro.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I mean, you want to make that the sticking point, then fine. But at this point in my life, I'm like, yeah, I do like that I do those things, but I'm always complaining about them too at the same. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like totally agree.
Yeah. Seconded.
Hey, really good point.
Thanks.
Wow.
I'm glad you're on board.
Yeah, I feel like I need to. I think
Rein it in a little, yeah.
I think I've always liked structure though, which is.
Well, no, everybody thrive. That's what I'm learning
Yeah,
too.
we
Like when I
strive
go,
on
how did I sit there, I go, how did I ever have a job? Like I can't even imagine. I got up every day and went to this job.
Yeah,
That is a weird
Every
thought. I
day?
have
wasn't
too.
it at a radio?
I can't even get out of bed to like do minimal things.
Yeah,
sometimes.
same.
Your body just like adjusts to whatever you're doing. That's like like sometimes your busiest days is when you do like that all those extra things that you should just do on your day off. Do you guys do that?
No.
I
Really?
find when
I just don't do anything. That's the problem. I'll say to myself, starting Monday. And then
Yeah.
Monday will be like, I'll be like, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I've done nothing.
Josh, this is so relatable.
I've done zero
This
things.
is so relatable.
Yeah, but you're more active than me. You're going to the strip mall and getting DMT.
That's
and-
true.
I'm really trying.
Yeah, I know.
Doing all measures to
I mean,
make this calm
My
down.
trying is just to do. I'm like, well, I better go do my gay job, and then I go do stand up. That's it.
What's your gay job?
Stand up. Isn't
thought
it
you
so
meant-
funny? I mean, I
I
love
thought you
it.
meant
Don't get me
during
wrong,
the
but
day and then
it's
you go
sometimes
It
to
did sound like
humiliating.
that.
Oh no. New.
Oh boy.
Mandy, you had topics. I'm sorry.
Oh, did I?
I don't know. You kept saying outside. You're like, I'm saving it.
Yes.
Oh, just everything I wanted to say.
Oh,
I-
and now
uh,
it's gone.
I wanted to say I'm so happy you guys are here.
Oh,
I was so looking forward to this.
me too.
Yeah. And
It's been too long.
it is. I think it has been since the Cinco app, right?
I thought there was another one. Wasn't it your 100th or something like
Oh,
that?
There it is.
that's what it was.
There it is.
That was the one
That
where we were
was it.
wasted. Yeah.
I was
There it
also
is.
wasted on that one.
So it was less than a year.
yeah.
No, that one we were definitely wasted. The Cinco de Mayo one was like.
So was I just the one
Well,
that was
no,
fucked up on
no.
Cinco de Mayo?
I was.
No, I was
Okay.
definitely drunk. I went out afterwards. So,
That's crazy. I
but no,
couldn't
the
even
100th
walk.
episode one was definitely like that was blackout Mandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was very stressed coming to the 100th. But luckily,
You
everything's
were.
changed now. And now this is one of the top rated comedy podcasts. So what was I stressed about?
Here we are.
Here we are. It really happened. It really happened.
Yay! Can we cheers?
Yes, to the most successful
To the most
comedy
successful
podcast.
comedy podcast.
We
And
did it.
What
Thank
episode
you,
are we
guys.
on now?
Cheers.
We're on episode
140.
142.
Wow.
Yeah. Then wait. Oh, I was gonna say Cinco's on 420 this year.
That's so funny.
That's the best
not how that
line.
works.
Cinco's on 420 this year.
So
Really?
funny.
That is so funny.
That's the best line ever.
Oh my god.
Did you guys smoke on Easter?
Oh,
420?
sure did. I went to the
woo!
Angels game
Oh, fun.
and it was electric. And then we went to Red Lobster after. For
Oh,
dinner.
you
Red
know what?
Lobster.
I love Red Lobster.
Yup.
I don't know much
I
about
love
it.
Red Lobster.
I bought everyone dinner.
Chili's, Olive Garden.
I love them all. I'm
Cheesecake
done, I'm done
Factory.
hiding.
I
That's
don't hide
pretty
anymore
good.
either. I am proud.
Yes. When I'm on the road and I see a Chili's, I go, ooh, boy, let's go.
Oh, their drinks are so cheap.
How about the
Everything's
food
cheap.
is so cheap?
The food, those fried cheese sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
You described them like you've never eaten them before. I love that. Those, what are they? Those. So they did this
Have you guys
wild
ever
thing. They
heard of these
fried
things?
cheese. You wouldn't believe it. They were in
rolled
sticks,
it into sticks. Yeah.
and they
Look at
had
those.
they were crispy on the outside.
You dip it in some sort of red sauce. I'm not sure what it was.
Can't believe it. Never seen anything like it. No, but
Whiskey
I
glazed chicken strips. Ooh.
So good.
Oh, don't do that.
not to brag.
Yeah,
paid
tell
for
me.
the meal at Red Lobster. It was 4 of us.
Whoa.
Guess what the bill cost? 4 of us. And I'll tell you
80.
the order. Let me
120.
Let me give the
Give us the
itemized
order,
list
because I want to
first.
live vicariously through this order.
Lobster.
Oh,
What
Someone
a good
got a
choice.
lobster.
That's a good choice.
Just like when
and
we
let me
break up
tell
like
you,
an autopsy.
those are
Lobster?
usually minimum $80.
Well, let's it's
Market
Red
price.
Lobster.
I know,
so
I know.
Lobster, then the other person, crab legs.
Don't
I
tell
got
me.
surf and turf.
Yes, you did.
And
I
then
would've chosen
another
that.
person just got like a steak or whatever. I don't even remember.
Oh my
but a
gosh, you
steak.
guys
You
So-
got the best of the best.
Yeah.
What do you think it came to total?
I'm gonna stick to 120.
I'm
Final
going to stick
answer.
to 80.
$80 for all that?
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yes, that lowballing.
That would be if it was $80, I would question.
That would be $20 a
Did-
person. Did you get drinks as well?
Yeah.
How many?
Alcoholic
That's a good point.
drinks?
So they had a new invention drink, and I took a survey on it and everything.
Did you
It
get that
was
for
a-
free?
It was no. It was a
No,
gin
no, no.
drink. It was like in a tall glass, and they put Skittles in it. It was weird, but I got it. It was a 420 drink.
Wow.
It was
Okay.
like, whoa, 420. They had like a 420.
Wow.
promotion.
Okay, so I'm going to raise my price. It
Okay.
seems like I went a little too low. I'm going to rate, you said 120?
Yeah, but I want to raise my price.
You want to raise yours?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
And Diet Cokes were the other drinks.
Diet Chocolate.
Wait, one Skittles, the rest Diet Cokes, or
Yeah.
Oh, so only one drink.
Yeah.
Then maybe I'm leaning towards 140.
Okay.
I did the math and I'm going to say 180. I'm
All
going
right.
up
Hey,
100.
you're not far. You're both pretty close. It was 168, which I thought was crazy cheap. I mean, that's how much it would be for like at a regular restaurant for like two people.
Yeah, it's with drinks, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a $20 drinks in LA that
Well,
are
I mean,
insane.
at a nice restaurant to get a lobster.
The steak, the lobster.
Yeah.
That sounds really
okay,
good.
so
So Red Lobster is just like, oh, you
Wow.
can take the family there and
That's the
and
thing.
eat like kings.
yeah.
Isn't it funny that the restaurants that were like fancy restaurants when you were a kid now is like to no one that is
I don't know that I ever
don't think I thought Red Lobster was fancy.
My father used
That's
to work
the most
for
Florida thing you've ever
yeah,
said.
yeah. My father
I
used to
thought it
work for
was
the company.
fancy.
No. I don't think I ever thought
We used
that.
to go because my father worked for Olive Garden.
Oh
you
my gosh.
It was the
how
Darden
fun.
chain.
Darden,
right?
yes.
Darden.
He worked for Darden Industries or whatever it was. So we would get gift certificates to Olive Garden, like stacks.
Oh
and
my
they were
God.
actually like you could use them everywhere. So like I could take an Olive Garden gift certificate. Hint out there, if you get an Olive Garden gift certificate for Christmas, you can use it at Red Lobster or Smoky Bones or whatever the hell else they have.
Cool.
Macaroni Grill.
Macaroni Grill.
I used to work
Or-
at
Guys, I'm
Smoky
getting
Bones.
hungry.
Smoky Bones. You're in the Darden family.
I was in the Darden family. I had the card.
Wow.
That's
You had
so
discount at
funny.
all the restaurants. You take your family and be like, 50%'s on me. Thanks to the rest, Mom.
Exactly.
I was about to say, man, I wish I was part of the Darden family, but then I thought to myself, it's never too late.
That's such a great way to look at it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sure I could apply.
Oh my god. Sometimes do you wish I sometimes go like maybe I should just like be a stock boy at the grocery store down
Yeah,
the road,
it seems very simple.
It'd just be nice to be getting out of the house and maybe do some physical labor.
Talk to some nice folks.
Yeah, just be like
Yeah.
I'm just moving boxes, listening to podcasts, make a couple bucks. I'm not sleeping in my bed spiraling.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
still be spiraling, though. That's the problem.
No, I don't know.
No spiral.
You
Keeps
start
me busy.
every time I have a job, you just obsess about hating that job. You don't hate your
Your
life.
life.
Yeah.
It's that right now your life is your job.
That's true. You don't connect them. Well, so we all went wrong.
Yeah.
What's that mean? We all went wrong.
We all chose stand up.
No, I mean I'm happy that I did it. I need something to. I didn't realize we're gonna have so many hours in the day to just
Oh yeah.
ruminate.
Oh yeah. Seriously.
Got to be
I
living
see
life.
what you mean now.
Gotta move
Ruminate.
forward.
That's what I've been doing too.
You're
Yeah.
ruminating.
Yeah, give me some of that.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Ruminate
I've been
some more.
ruminating.
Do this one.
Ruminate.
I'm scared.
Let's fire up the noodle.
Oh yeah, we can hit the noodle. I just need a baby hit. Do you ever get to this place
Nope.
of smoking? Okay, let me tell you how I feel right now.
Okay.
I'm in this middle phase of highness where I feel like I want more, but I feel like I should be good. It
Sounds like you're doing coke.
It's like I don't know. It's like I shouldn't, but I want to.
Yeah, are you worried that
You don't
if you
hit a
did more,
ceiling?
you'll be
I will hit a ceiling.
No, I mean like it. I can only get so high.
Oh
wow.
wow.
I've gotten high
Yeah.
to the point where it lasted till 10 a.m. the next day, and I started at 10 a.m.
Is that edibles though?
Yeah.
That's different.
Those stay long.
That's different. You're metabolized. I'm talking about smoking. You can I can only smoke myself so high.
Yeah, but then you get there's such a thing as stoned.
Yeah, you're stoned in the moment, but like it doesn't. The next day, maybe you're a little like ooh, but like I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Weed does taper off nicely.
Yeah.
You can control it well.
You can control it.
At this point, I just smoke to
I
get to
can't
zero,
really.
and then
It just relaxes you.
How's the noodle? You see there's a noodle in it.
It's one of those. I didn't know the Urkel was the one that did like the little rigatoni as the filter.
Yeah.
That's great. That's such a smart idea. I've smoked one of these at the Comedy Store a couple times. Someone had.
I
these.
have some of the noodles,
Who makes that?
but I've never done.
710
Not
Labs.
that
I can't.
Oh,
Not yet.
not yet.
It's funny. I was smoking one last night, talking to Mandy about how I just needed to pass out after having such a shitty day, and Jaleel gave me one of those.
Hell
And
yeah.
then not 10 minutes later, she takes a picture and says, "Jaleel's here," and takes a picture of
And
one
I
of the
got
joints
one.
that she just got.
Smallest world. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
What networking?
Yeah.
I'd love. Does
did it.
Jaleel do podcasts?
I
I'm
feel-
over here talking a side conversation.
That front room's his.
No, I'm saying, does he do other people's podcasts like
Oh.
to promote?
like,
Maybe. I'm not
I'm
sure.
34.
Now that he has
You're
a podcast, I'm sure he's ready to
34.
play the
I feel
game
like
more.
I'm not allowed to be like.
What?
Not away from me. away from
No,
me.
we hit it.
Do you
We
want
hit
it?
it.
We
No,
good.
we
We're
hit
good.
it.
What'd you say? You're 34?
She's 30.
I'm 34.
I'm about to be.
I don't want to hear this shit. What does that have to do with smoking?
Oh, that's what I mean. It's like I can smoke. Like I'm allowed to
Yeah,
smoke. but
It's
I-
also legal now.
But I
mean.
still feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to.
Oh, I was freaking out because I'm getting older.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I
that
hate
too.
that.
I still tell people I'm 33. I'm too embarrassed.
I like 33
I don't
a
like
lot.
the number 34.
32's cute.
32
34 is
great.
a cool number in sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
There's some good ones.
Because
Is that
33
Jordan?
was Jesus' year, and 35 is Buddha's year, and 36 is Princess Diana, but 34 there's no one.
Well,
That's
Sir
Sir
Charles
you.
Barkley.
Which one's Jesus? 33?
33.
Yeah, everyone's 33. But then there's the 30. I thought that there was another
20
30 something where everyone dies.
That's the 28.
That's 27.
27.
Oh, my
Oh, it was so close.
But 37's the new 27, right?
yeah.
Oh.
Hey, are you watching the Lakers?
No.
Oh.
I don't watch basketball.
I don't watch basketball either, Josh. I'm good
Oh,
on
I'm
that. You guys, let's do one wiener thing.
Ooh, wiener.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, we have to name our wieners.
If you have a
me
wiener in
think about
mind,
it.
I had a really good one this week that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So I went to go do a yoga class because I was feeling a little tense, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, let's do a yoga class. I don't ever do yoga. This will feel nice.
Mm.
You've earned this.
Mm-hmm.
I pick a good spot, and first part of the wiener, someone comes in late. Oh, fucking cunts.
Yeah.
in the yoga.
In the yoga
I've never done
class.
this, so I don't know the etiquette. Someone comes in late. What does that do? Fuck up your flow? Or
You're in
whatever?
the zone.
Yeah, it messes
Never
up your.
feels good.
Mm-mm.
Are they all coming in like, I'm sorry, I'm late?
You just hear their little feet.
You know what I mean?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I'm so sorry. Oh, God, traffic was crazy. They sit down next to you. You'll never believe what happened on the 405. It was packed. Oh.
That's a good. Like,
So
you
what-
can write that.
Character.
What poses did I miss?
What did I miss?
Oh, I better catch up. What'd you guys do already? Hey, I'm Cynthia, by the way. And you're trying to be in those zones. I've never
Exactly
taken it.
like that.
You guys think couldn't find parking? I
Oh,
can't find parking. Oh,
You'll
oh,
never
sorry.
guess.
Shh, I'll be quiet.
oh.
I'll be quiet.
Are you guys already going? Oh,
Cynthia, she's always late.
oh. Do I get a discount? LOL. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys.
This is great. Whew. Okay.
Woo.
Oh my god. That is so funny.
But yes, okay, the wiener. This lady's late.
She comes in late.
She's a bitch.
First of all, I can't believe you didn't ask the gender. It was a male. Way to assume.
Oh, my bad. Hey,
Way
guess
to assume
that's true. My bad.
that Cynthia was a female.
My bad. I thought it was all girls.
Cynthia's a
I just
male?
assumed you all were girls.
It was actually a lot more men than I thought, which not
I
a
didn't
fan.
know you
always
guys go to
shocking when there's men
intergender.
in. Well, usually men just don't show up. It's like ballet. There's more girls than boys.
That's
It's a
why I
new
like
world.
taking Pilates classes because I just want a girls class.
all girls.
It's a new world. Every dude's doing yoga now.
Not everyone.
A lot. 50-50 split, I'd say.
I get kind of the ick if a guy does yoga.
Really?
Interesting.
I don't like it.
I feel like it's someone who would be like a Rico Suave that
think
would cheat on you and
They'd
act like
wear
he's
they wear
worldly.
jewelry and long hair and do their poses.
I feel like that's an old stereotype. Now I feel like football players are doing yoga.
It is an old stereotype. You're right. I need to update my
I'm trying to be more woke. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Well, then
I'm not-
why
that's
do
not
all
woke,
the
I'm just
guys
saying.
in the class look the same?
Do they do? They do. I don't know. I've never gone to the class.
The classes at mine are much older men, and I think it's that they're like physicians, their physical therapists told them they have to go.
Interesting.
It's a lot of older men.
I do it at home to stay bendy, but it doesn't help me lose weight. I'll tell you that.
Bendy's important.
Like I'm
Bendy.
flexible still, but I am still a slob.
you gotta.
I gotta go to the gym and all, but I know.
Do both.
I know. We
I'm
talked
gonna-
about
I'm
it.
gonna-
Lack of discipline.
I'm gonna rebuttal.
Yeah.
I was doing berries, which is like
What's that?
Boot camp.
running and lifting, and then I took a month off from it because like my schedule just never aligned, and I was only doing yoga. I did berries for a year. The month I stopped and just did yoga, I lost weight.
That's because you had a flesh-eating disease at the time, or whatever it's been going on.
That would take a few pounds off.
No, I think my body thinks I'm being chased by a tiger for real, and instead of
All
like,
the time.
when I'm running. So I think it like holds on to the fact it thinks that like I need to survive for
Is
my
your
but
life.
it's
ancestors?
I feel like you can zoom out on that one and think about
It's subconscious.
Yeah,
I don't
feel
even know I'm doing
You
it.
just said it like you feel like a tiger's chasing. I feel like that's happening to you
All the time.
in every aspect
It
of
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
can
live in
see that.
survival mode, is what they call it.
I am more on the other end of the spectrum where it's like I'm just laying there going like, "Where's the tiger?"
Throwing food.
Yeah. Why isn't the tiger come yet? I've been laying here for so long.
I think my stage name should be Chased by the Tiger.
Ooh.
Wow, that is. I did not put those two things
It's
together.
pretty deep.
Yeah, you are being chased.
By a tiger.
That's your one-woman
beautiful.
show.
Oh, that's good.
And the tiger's a metaphor
Yeah, it's a lot of things.
for
Life.
just.
It's your villain of life.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, the villain.
It takes on many forms. The tiger, you can do it now. You can see her.
So you
Doing the
think
role.
this
She's out
one-woman
there. The
show
tiger takes
Yeah.
on
comedy,
many
but I
roles.
do kind
You'll
of
do
like
a dance with it.
yeah,
dramatic.
serious.
Very
Interpretive.
dramatic.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
black box serious.
You're dressed like Mandy is underneath the poncho.
Yeah,
just all black.
Yeah.
There's one single spotlight on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that old
Minimalist.
SNL sketch?
I start curled up in a ball.
Yeah. The tiger chasing me in my brain,
Yeah.
in my heart. Bless you, bless
Bless
you.
you.
I think I'm
That's
also
the tiger
allergic to
speaking.
weed.
You're not allergic to weed. It's you
No,
just did
no,
vapes through your
no,
face.
I
and-
smoke. I mean,
You're-
I sneeze every time I smoke.
I
Really?
do too, but it's not an allergy thing. It's you're smoking smoke
Oh,
and it's going in your
correct.
nostril.
Yeah.
You're smelling smoke through your nose.
Wow.
Wow.
Ladies, before it's
Oh, my
gone.
wiener. I'm okay, thank you.
My wiener.
Okay.
Josh?
I mean, I'm never gonna say no.
So this guy shows up late. Of course, goes next to me. Ready pet peeve of mine. Then he's like doing not following the poses. When you look to the person next to you for guidance, and he's just doing his own
I
thing.
hate that. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Oh,
So you do need the people around you.
It's just kind of.
at least try.
Is ostentatious the word?
Definitely.
No, it's like why are
It's
you
a
even
little
here?
like-
Are you just
like,
free
look
forming?
how
Like
good-
Oh,
how-
yeah.
You're so carefree. You don't even need to do the
Yeah, what a show off.
instructions.
Just go
It's
home and do
showing
it.
off.
This
Yeah.
guy, though, was not doing that. He was just lost.
He was just wrong.
He was struggling. And that's not why I was mad at him, because that's different. You're trying and you're really bad at this, or you've never done it before. But then he starts voice to texting.
Oh my god, I hate anybody that does that in any context of any situation.
So
There
they
is no
put that in
reason.
a yoga class.
Of course, that's the worst place to do it. It's like that or church or like I don't even
Yeah.
know a monastery. I don't know where it would be more inappropriate. voice. So he's got his phone like on
So
his
he's like,
mat.
but he's doing it so quietly that just like the girls next to us and the teacher can't hear it, you know? So I'm
God.
like, I'm waiting for him to get caught so like he can get kicked out. He's doing it so well, but he's not even trying. It just happens to be good timing for him. And then just me and the girl next to him are just like, and this class was an hour and a half, and I don't think he did it like more. He did it probably like 4 times. The voice to text.
I can't stand that shit. When people do that in public on a plane,
Ugh.
I go, I don't. It's so intrusive. I'm like, I don't want to hear your fucking text. That's what texting's for.
Yeah.
Type it.
That's like if we walked around just saying our thoughts out loud.
These people that go like, "Hey Siri, what's the capital of?" It's like, just Google it. No one wants to. We don't want to play your trivia game with you.
I do that, but I
when you're in the comfort of your home.
But I
or-
whisper. I only do that when I'm at a bar and I hear a great song. I go, Siri, what's
You got to
this
get
song?
sound.
I go, yeah, what is this song?
Oh.
And then
You do that.
that's it.
I
See,
think
I have a
that's
I have an
okay.
app that has a button. I just
Shazam button, bang.
It's mine's called Soundhound.
Sound.
Yeah, like that. I need that on my phone. 'Cause
I don't
I'm
know. I
always
mean,
asking
it's
Siri
you're
what
just
the song
whispering
is.
to the Siri. I mean, that's different.
Because
than
I
you being
think
like,
I feel the same as
"Siri."
you guys. I think that
You should move to
I
the
think
Midwest
I'm
for sure
annoyed. I think I get annoyed, and so therefore I want to be respectful when I voice myself. Josh, do you want?
Oh,
some?
I'm good. I'm good.
Sorry.
I never want to speak. I mean, if I have a phone call, I go outside, smoke a cigarette. I'm alone. It's like I'm in my house. I don't even do it inside my own house, and I don't live with anybody because I feel like the wall. Like I hear other people, like the person that lives next to me has a kid part time. Thank God it's part time, but
Okay.
it's part time.
How
And
old
this-
is the kid?
I don't know, fucking 6 or some shit,
Okay.
like
Little kid.
annoyingly aged. And he just doesn't give a fuck. He'll stomp around. And I hear everything. I hear him screaming to the high heavens. And I'm like, if I'm this dad, I'm like, shut. He's like in the worst apartment too, because he's affecting people on the side, on the, all around him. We're in like, there's only like 6 units. I'm on the outside for the most part. But my bed happens to be like up against a wall that we share. And I hear him close his microwave every day. And I want to like commit a crime. I mean, the kid just slams the microwave. It like puts it through the wall almost. I'm like, dude, you're gonna break your microwave.
What do
Why
you
do I know that?
Why do you
I'm
got?
So I'm annoyed by sound.
What do you guys think about when
That's
you
fair.
can hear couples doing it?
I depends. Sometimes it's fun,
Oh,
but most times it makes you sad.
neither for me. I don't have either of those. I go, be quiet. I think it's rude. I think it's rude.
How do you know that they can hear you? Like, where are they doing this that you would be in a rude situation?
When you're in a hotel
Yeah,
situation.
but they're in their own hotel.
Yeah, the walls are thin. Or when you live in an apartment building, the walls are thin.
Yeah.
Just things where like you're right, like not if you're just like in your house and you have a property, but when it's like people are around.
Yeah.
Does
yeah,
it
yeah.
feel authentic or performative? If it's performative and someone's just going to theater school, like I had a roommate who'd bring home some one night stands and there were some acting girls in there, like really going for it. And then there's some other people, it's just sex sounds normal. I'll give you a pass if it sounds normal, but
Yeah.
if you're putting on a whole show, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I kind of would rather prefer a show.
I do too. I don't mind a show. Hey, I got a little show tonight.
Yeah. Interesting.
that's
So you
fun.
guys like it. You like
Yeah,
hearing it.
I also, like I said, it does sometimes just make me go like, God, I'm gonna die alone. Like that kind of. Like, wouldn't it be cool if I was the one having the sex right now? That's all. Sometimes
Do you ever
get sad
join
like
them?
that. Join them? I mean, who's inviting me? I mean, I hear the sound and I hunt down the room and I'm like, you guys, what's up in there?
Hey.
It's like,
Hey,
one time I was smoking weed in a hotel room. This is like when weed was illegal. And we were smoking weed in a hotel room, like comics on the road. We had to share a hotel room, so we're just getting high. And a random guy, knocked on the door and goes like, hey guys, guys smoking in there? And we were like, thought it was like a cop or something. We're like, this is just, we're like, no, this is just a guy. And he goes, my name's Nick. He's like, I used to be in the military, but I'm just here staying, and I smelled something, so I just thought maybe I'd ask. And I was like, nothing's going on in here, dude. We told him, we were just like, that was so weird. But then I think now that we're older, we would have let him. But also he was like this grizzled old. I'm like, we're not letting this fucking guy in our room. He's like, I used to be in the military. That doesn't make me want to smoke with you, dude.
That makes me more scared.
Yeah, that's not a good sell line.
I think he was knocking to be like.
He just wanted to smoke weed. Yeah.
Oh no, I think he might have been like, let's shut this down.
No. He wanted to smoke.
Okay.
And at the time, like I said, it's illegal,
Nick,
so it wasn't like a bound because it was illegal still.
Right.
So you couldn't get it easily.
I thought you were gonna say you let him in.
No,
I did
then,
too. I thought that's what you were.
we
gonna
were
say.
too terrified too. We're like,
Well, what
if
do you
this
say
is
back then? Were you 13? How old were you here?
I mean, in our 20s, I guess, but like,
Oh, okay.
It was a different vibe in weed culture,
yeah,
though.
when
I was
weed
in,
was illegal. Yeah,
I think I'm proud of you guys. I feel like most people would have caved that are younger.
but the sex thing is different. I wouldn't knock on a door and be like, "What's up in there? You
Yo,
guys? Sounds like you guys are having fun, huh? Want to have some more fun?" And then it's me outside. And
It's
they're
me, Nick.
like, yeah, I mean, you guys could probably go do that. If that would be like their dream, but it'd be like that guy would be like, "Am I getting like in a sting operation right now? What is this? Is this some human trafficking scare?" That'd be what if you guys went up there. But if I went up there, he'd be like, "What the fuck? What do you do in an apartment? You just don't fuck in an apartment, Chase. You're
Oh yeah, you apartment free fucking.
you're just like no hotels, no apartments. Otherwise, it's
Yeah, where's
Not
your
a peep.
optimal spot?
not a peep.
Yeah, somewhere no one else is around.
Like the woods. Could get problematic in its own way. I'd rather a
be
couple
great.
people hear me than go out in the woods or whatever.
in a padded room with a ball gag.
Yeah, perfect.
Quiet. Yeah.
Was that the end of your what was
The voice to text guy.
the voice to text thing?
Yeah, and after
I don't
class.
know where I put my vape at.
Oh no.
Go on, please. I don't want to derail your story.
It's a very important ending. I felt the Karen in me be like, I have to say something to that other girl. I have to be seen here.
Yeah.
Everyone just zen around me. These little pieces of shit didn't have to listen to this guy. And then the class, and he walks out and the teacher says to him, which is kind of condescending. She goes, because she saw him like struggling the whole time. I'm proud of you for staying the whole time. Most people wouldn't.
Wow.
Which that seemed like rude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. I lost you halfway through that.
Okay.
So
The
hold on, I
teachers-
zoned out.
The yoga teacher on the way out. I'll explain everything.
Okay.
This is why the headphones.
One
if
more
you had the
time.
headphones, you'd zone in.
Yeah, you got it sewn
Be
in.
locked in by their
She's
voice.
allergic to the headphones.
I'd believe it.
Okay, so this fuck
But
face
I
yoga
guess
dude.
I guess the only part I was confused about
Yeah.
was
I was gonna start from the beginning.
Who said the line at the end? Him or the teacher?
The teacher
Oh,
To
okay.
him.
to
to-
him
To him.
said, "I'm proud of you for staying the whole time. Most people wouldn't."
I don't know the teacher's
Because he's
disposition.
been like messaging and clearly stuff is going on.
No,
No,
he
no.
didn't see the messages. She just saw how bad he was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
or maybe she was
passive-aggressive.
sending a message too. Like,
Ooh. Maybe
most
she
people
saw.
Wouldn't have stayed.
You did.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You know how to stay strong
Yeah.
when it's not going right.
I would never do yoga in a class.
Where would you do it?
Never?
In a
Even if
field
I
where
paid you
she's
$1 million?
No, I do it in my
$dollars?
house in front of my laptop.
What if I paid
with
you
a
enough
thing.
money?
If I got paid to do anything, I would do it. I'm not
There you
talking
go.
about getting. But you have to pay money to do it. So no thanks.
You're right.
And that's my like worst nightmare. I'm just like, I want to struggle at this alone in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is the class gets me to actually go because I just won't struggle alone in my house.
That's true. That's a good. Hey, that is why I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
That's my wiener.
Wow.
Wow, the wiener, we
Okay,
finally.
That's a good one.
Not that it was on you. We were kept
Yeah,
derailing your story.
we
on
derailed a
tangents.
lot. Great
We
topic.
We
added-
got real
we really-
Cinco de Mayo.
We branched out and in.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, thank you.
Chase, what's your wiener?
My wiener.
I'm trying to think of even what
I
happened
feel
in
like
my week.
all I've talked about is my wieners because
Yeah,
I
you've had a lot.
had
You did have a lot of wieners in there.
a lot of
Yeah, I agree.
wieners, and then I guess DMT was weird. And
Was the ER, was there any wieners in there?
um
Like as far as other patients, or was it a quick process where you like...
I was there for 5 hours.
Oh, wow.
That's
So-
pretty
That's
long.
a long
Yeah,
time.
my mom came and joined me, and we chatted. And I missed the JFL showcase.
You missed it?
I missed it.
Were you relieved?
Yeah,
Like, thank God I got sick.
that's why I got
Oh, boy, I'm in the ER. Thank the Lord above.
There is a God.
Chase used to say she'd rather the plane crash than go
Get
to,
to
the
the
Go to
show.
the show.
so bad.
That's really funny.
I would
So I
think
think she
about
would
it.
be
Well,
the
I would think
happiest
about
ER
like, oh
patient
no,
ever.
the
Yeah.
plane has to make a emergency stop. Darn it!
Ooh, is
Like
that-
I was hoping stuff like that would happen.
Is something on fire?
Could I get a tissue?
Yes.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I thought you were looking for this.
Oh, Josh got so
Oh, no.
excited.
You
I
can
did.
throw it. Thank you.
Whoa, what a catch.
I played football.
She's
That was
Paige.
impressive.
She's Caitlin Clark.
Basketball. Okay, so I'm sure something else will pop up.
No, that was good,
But
though. That was good. I
Those
like
were my
that.
wieners.
That was
That
good.
is really good.
I like that. Do I have a wiener? I have to
Yeah.
think about my week. What did I do?
Could be
Did anyone
any
annoy
week.
me? It could be any week. I'm just like, my life is like, my wiener is myself. I'm my own wiener.
Yeah.
Let's
Aren't we
hear
all?
it.
What'd
No,
you
I
do to
don't know.
yourself?
Nothing. I'm just, I'm doing my thing.
Who'd you
but-
go to Red Lobster with? You
It's
said
been
you
a
were
blur.
with 4 people.
Oh, that's right. I went
you have a
with
show?
Annie and Todd. No, we went to the Angels game.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah. A whole day.
I guess that's not a
Yes.
wiener.
My wiener is Wilmer Flores for not hitting home run during that game because I bet him an anytime home run that day, and it broke my streak of 4 days in a row betting an anytime home run and getting it right.
That's a good streak.
It was a great streak. It was iconic, and Wilmer Flores blew it.
It's a really good streak.
So he's my wiener of the week.
It's a good
I want
week.
you to know
Wiener
if
of the
didn't,
week on
if didn't anyone else in this room appreciate that, I did.
Sports Radio 550. The wiener of the week, Wilmer Flores, blowing it.
That's a pretty good week if that's the wiener.
I think
I mean, what? I don't really encounter many people.
oh,
Oh wait, what's wiener of the week? Is that
the
somebody?
weekly wiener.
But is that somebody is the wiener? It's just our bad story, right?
Yeah, the wiener is the thing.
What
Or
you're
the wiener is
annoyed
the
about-
person. That yoga guy was the wiener.
Oh,
But it could also be a
I thought it was a
feeling.
situation.
It could be a
that.
situation.
It could be just what's.
Well, I'll
what's,
tell you my wiener today.
What's sticking in your craw?
It
That's
was
all
what-
it is.
It was the
That's
Trader
it?
Joe's checkout lady.
Oh.
I go,
Too nice?
I bring up 3 flowers.
Yeah.
Things
Whoa.
of flowers. I'm trying to decorate. And and she looks at one of the flowers, beautiful roses, and goes, "You sure you want to get these?" Said some of them don't look that great. And he said, "Well, I guess and she got me all in my head, and I said, "Well, can I go get another bunch?" She said, "Yeah, that's why I showed you." And then I went back, I couldn't find anything prettier. So I came back with flowers I didn't like and was like, "I guess I'll get these."
Because you were too embarrassed to bring the roses.
Well, and
No,
then
you come back and you go, they're all pretty wrecked.
yeah.
Well, I was trying to be a Karen here. I go, "Well, if you're not going to sell those because they're not good enough, can you just give them to me?"
yeah.
She's like, "No, I can't do that."
So you actually asked.
yeah,
You didn't just think it.
Yeah, I actually asked.
Whoa.
And I
Whoa.
was there for a little bit. I was like, "Can you charge me for the cheaper flowers and just give me those?" And she said, "Let me go talk to my manager." And she left.
This is
And
like.
came back and she said, "No, I can't." And so then I got the flowers I didn't like.
Oh.
I could have just said, "I'll take the flowers
You
I
wanted the
originally
roses.
wanted." Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my wiener. And I said, and then she asked for my ID because I bought alcohol because I'm drinking now.
Yeah.
And
Now? When
well,
do you
like
take a-
during the day,
Oh.
I'll just like have a drink.
We're doing it Mad Men style, just 2 in the afternoon. Gotta have a
I
sip.
realized how much it relaxes me. And
There's nothing wrong with that.
and I've been drinking it on the rocks. I'm like a
Your
drinker now.
tequila you're talking
You are
about.
Don Draper.
Yeah. Anyways, she had to ask for my ID, and I was all frazzled. I couldn't find it, and my hands were shaking.
Just need another
Is that
drink
from
to get the shakes.
Yeah, you got the shakes?
I need a tissue.
If that was the case, I'd be like, all right, Chase, maybe.
I'm all frazzled. And then I had a Celsius too because I need energy these days. And I said, it's the Celsius. And
You told her it's the Celsius? Yeah, she's like, all right, lady, here's
she
your
said-
handle of
She said,
tequila.
what are you feeling? Like energized or not? And I said, really energized. And
It's the
she said, how did you like the Celsius? Anyways, that was my wiener. I didn't like her.
Yeah, the Celsius. Here's your giant handle of tequila.
Oh my god, I have to pee soon.
Chase is like, my wiener is the security guard at SafeMart who doesn't let you put the tequila in your coffee thermos on the way out of the store. Like, that's crazy.
Wait! No, there's more. We just got too high and kept talking through it. Go to the Patreon, and it's going to keep going. It's not that much money. Don't be a cheap ass. I need it. Thank you.
Bye.